Now, first on the agenda to talk about what this bullshit in California about you don't need to take a degree. What's this? You don't need to do anything to get a diploma? You don't have. I don't understand. How is it that you can get a diploma if you haven't completed anything? I mean, even to get a participation award, you have to participate, right? You have to at least be there. So, what the? I mean, when you first told me about this last night, I went off like a frickin' rocket. Because you know I hate liberals. Ever since they stole my candy when I was 6, I've hated them. Right? And that's what they've been doing. I wouldn't mind, maybe I'd get over it if, after they stole my frickin' candy, I'd get over it. But they keep stealing my frickin' candy. And they're stealing everybody else's candy. So when you first told me this, I'm like, we need to line these people up against the wall and shoot them because they're a threat. And then I sat there and I thought about it and I realized these kids are already fucked. They were screwed a long, long time ago by these liberals and their kumbaya policies. Okay? Remember that story I told you about those ne'er-do-well characters that showed up when we needed some extra help pouring concrete? And they couldn't even read a frickin' tape measurer? It's like, what? Yeah. Oh, you don't know what a foot is? If you don't know what a foot is, then I guess you probably don't know that there are 12 inches in one, huh? No? You didn't know that? Oh my God. So we're not going to talk fractions then. I'm not going to say, 4 foot 3 and 5/8 inches. That would just blow your little mind, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, guess what? We don't need you. You should leave now. What? Well, you want to get paid? For what? Get the hell out of here. Oh, you're going to shoot my white ass? Guess who? Guess what? I have a gun too. Unlike you, I do shit. So I can talk shit, but I do shit too. Whereas all you do is talk shit. So get the fuck off the job before you really piss me off and I beat you to death with my hammer. And that happened like 40 or 50 times over the summer.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad, man, because you want to help these freaking kids. We need the help. We need the freaking help. Desperately. But they can't, I mean, God, if you can't read a freaking tape and you can't freaking read, okay, no one's taught you how to think logically and freaking you've never actually completed a task in your life, you're fucked. And the people that screwed these people are the freaking liberals. And this whole thing in California about you don't have to actually pass high school to get a high school diploma is just them acknowledging that we failed. Okay? We've got 80% freaking dropout rate. Virtually every girl is pregnant by the 8th grade. But we're not willing to publicly acknowledge that our frickin' policies have been a complete frickin' disaster. And we've destroyed hundreds, if not millions, of kids' lives with our stupid frickin' hippie shit. So what we're going to do to frickin' paper over this frickin' disaster is we're just going to give everybody a frickin' diploma. So, you know what's going to happen now? This is what's going to happen. Every time somebody shows up and applies for a job, and it says, yes, I do have a high school diploma, and the HR people go like, and where was this high school located? Irvine, California. This is what they're going to do. They're going to look over at their buddy, and then they're going to say, another California diploma. Thank you for applying for this position. Unfortunately, you do not meet our qualifications. Have a nice day. Now, like I said, I should be pretty pissed off at the screwing these kids are going to continue to take, but at some point, people have to take it, responsibility for their bullshit. And the reason these people get away with doing stupid shit like this is because there are people that are freaking still believing their bullshit. Okay? So, you know, and this has been going on for decades. Decades. So, man, I think they're just gonna, I thought they hit rock bottom, but apparently there's a little bit further to go. You know, when they start starving to death, that's when they'll start realizing maybe the liberals are full of shit. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to see it in my lifetime. I know it's coming. Eventually, there will be no more candy left for the liberals to steal.